I'm in Kopu. I'm doing part of the Hauraki Rail Trail, and in this video today I'm going to be riding up towards the Miranda and Kaiaua. By the end of this video you'll be able to decide whether this is a ride that you want to do or not. This ride up to Miranda in the direction of Kaiaua, a lot of it is on the stop banks. The trail is, well, pretty much flat the whole way, no hills to speak of. It's a nice wide trail, so you can ride 2x2, which is similar to much of the Hauraki Rail Trail. I'm on the stop bank for the Pukorokoro River, and you can't see it, but it's in amongst all the mangroves. Seen plenty of e-bikes on this trail. I think the local route is from Thames out to Kopu and then out to Pipiroa where there's a cafe. Go out there, have your morning tea and then return back to Thames. This, I think, is the Pukorokoro River, and Pipiroa is just on the other side of this bridge. You're going to stop there and have a cup of tea and maybe a bite to eat. I just had my morning tea at the cafe in Pipiroa, and now I'm going to carry on towards Waitakaruru. Again, it is riding along the stop bank. So this is the Pukorokoro River that is right behind me with these beautiful mangroves. The birds are starting to get really interesting. There's been, I did see a small flock of herons, which is, I've never seen that before, but there was probably about 20 of them all in one place. So I make videos like this all the time, and if you're getting some value from this video, be sure to subscribe to the channel, and there's another one coming along next week. There's some good interpretation panels. This is about the family tradition. The Speedies coming down here duck shooting, and that is little duck shooting pond there. It's duck shooting season presently, and just there is one of the mai-mais that's disguised in the trees. So I've had some questions about what this is I wear on my wrist, and that's what's known as a road ID. So it's got my name on it, and it's also got the name of my emergency contacts on it, because I go out a lot on my own obviously, and so if anything happened to me so that I couldn't speak for myself, someone would see that, the emergency services would see that. It's got my name, it's got phone numbers of other people on it, so they're a really good thing to have, particularly if you're going out on your own. Just carrying on, heading up to between Pukorokoro and Waitakaruru is the next little village I'm coming to. And just wondering if you've ridden this trail or if you're planning to ride it, just say yes in the comments. I'd be interested to know how many people have done it. There's a sign here saying cyclists dismount. I think I'm going to be fine. It looks like there's no hazards up ahead, but obviously they're not working today. It is the weekend, so if there are maintenance crew here working, you're going to take a lot more precautions than I need to today. This is Waitakaruru, and I've come 14 k's from Pipiroa where I stopped for my morning tea, and 26 from Kopu where I left my vehicle. So another place you can stop, and there's a cafe and a bakery, get an ice cream, whatever you want, and then shortly back away from this busy road. Waitakaruru is now behind me, and I'm heading up to Miranda, riding alongside the road, and it's about 9 kilometres between the two villages. And this trail now is sealed and asphalted, so it's extremely easy to ride along. The path is now changed. I think it's some kind of limestone chip, but it's still a really easy path to ride on. Plenty of families coming along this part of the track today, and it is just an easy trail, fantastic one for families. If you've not had much experience riding and you just want to get used to riding on the gravel again, come along on this trail. It's nice and wide, you can ride 2 by 2, so if you come along with a friend, it's very good to be social in that respect. And there's just a couple of bits where you cross along here, you cross the road a couple of times, so if you've got little ones, keep an eye on that. Heading up towards Kaiaua, and the attraction here, the migrating seabirds, and I think they're probably headed north for the winter. So if you are going to come up here and you've got that sort of interest in ornithology, come during the season of when the birds are going to be here and they're nesting, because it's absolutely fantastic to see them in their thousands. We've got to the Shorebird Centre. That's it across there, and it is just a wealth of information on all the birds that are around here. So if you've got time, well, make the time actually and go in there and just sort of educate yourself before going up onto the coast, and that way you'll know which birds you're looking at. And it's quite astonishing. You consider some of these birds are migrating from the northern hemisphere back down to here, back and forth each year. It's just, yeah, it's quite wonderful. So I'm about to go into the Taramarie Wildlife Refuge Reserve. Hi! Kaiaua's up there, it's about another 4 kilometres to go, and just following basically along this coastline. Now looking to the east, that's Thames there. I can just see the houses sparkling in the sunshine, and I started at Kopu, which is about 10 kilometres, or 9 or 10 kilometres south of Thames, and I've come right around the Firth of Thames, right around here, and then up this coastline. I've done about 43 kilometres, and where the cloud is sitting, that's Mount Te Araha, so Matamata is further away, and this Hauraki Rail Trail continues all the way down there. So you've got from Matamata to Te Araha, Pipiroa is somewhere over there. You can then go through the gorge to Waihi, come up to Kopu and up to Thames, and I've made videos on all those other sections as well. So what I'll do is I'll put a link in the comments and in the description below, so go through and click on that link, and then you can see what all those other sections are like. This is going to be my turnaround point. I was quite keen to carry on up to Kaiaua, just have a ice cream up there on the beach or something, but I'm conscious also of how low the sun is getting in the sky, and that's the challenge with winter riding. You've just got less hours. So it took me nearly, well, 2.5 hours to ride here, and so same going back. It's 3 o'clock now, maybe 5:30, 5:45 or something by the time I get back to the car, which will, yeah, it'll be fairly, yeah, coming on dark. There's going to be some beautiful views on the way back, because just looking towards those fantastic Coromandel Ranges, so stay tuned and let's just see what the return journey is like. Maybe I will get an ice cream somewhere along the way. Almost back to Waitakaruru now, so that might be the place I'm going to stop and get my ice cream, just have a bit of a rest there as well. Feeling it in the legs. I haven't been for such a long ride in ages, and even though it's flat, yeah, my legs are definitely feeling tired from the effort. So at the Waitakaruru Country Store, and just had a really good ice cream, and now going to head back to Kopu, and it's about 25 kilometres, so I'm thinking where the sun is might even make it back before it's dark.